Hello everyone, we are diagnosing this vehicle for electronic stability control system malfunction. So as the computerized diagnosis scanning is going on, let us quickly examine the owner's complaint or the symptoms the vehicle is exhibiting. Intermittently while driving, this electronic stability control indicator will come on solid or start flashing. And when this happens, the vehicle will slow down suddenly and drastically from the high speed as if someone is applying the brake with force. And at this point, the transmission will also not shift properly again. And this condition will continue until you remove your leg from the gas pedal and reaccelerate again. And once you are trying to speed again, the condition will occur again. And from experience, this definitely is a sign of malfunction in the electronic stability control system. So, and that's what we are trying to troubleshoot to find out exactly what is wrong and how to fix it. All right, the computer scanning is completed, and here are the results. As you can see, we have a lot of fault codes on the engine control module, and we have a lot on the transmission control module as well, and we also have many fault code on the ABS, the anti-lock brake system. And this is where we are really going, because it is in the ABS system, the electronic stability control system is integrated. And as you can see on the ABS, we have a lot of fault code for brake switch, for communication, for front wheel speed sensor, for variant coding, pressure sensor, battery voltage, steering angle sensor, and so on. Now we are going to save a copy of the diagnosis report, then clear all the fault memory. We are not going to work on all of these fault codes because some of them are there only because some fault code are present. So the best thing we are going to do now is to reset the system, clear all the fault code, now retest the system, rescan again. We now see the real fault code that will come back, then we work on those ones. Now all the system has been reset, and the only system that is having fault now is the airbag system, and that is not our priority for now. Now let's rescan the ABS system. And according to this report, there's no fault code on the ABS yet, so we are going straight to data stream. Here we are going to select all the sensors and components pointed to by the computer in the diagnosis report. Then we are going to see their live performance by driving the vehicle front and back, turning the steering to see how those sensors are working. We have selected the steering angle sensor, then all the 4-speed sensors to compare their performance. So you can see we are moving the vehicle, driving the vehicle now, and also checking the reading on the scan tool. So as the vehicle is moving front and back. As you can see, we are moving the vehicle back now. The vehicle is moving right now, so you can see the corresponding reading on the scan tool. So let's move the vehicle to the front now. So you can see the corresponding reading on the. So we can also move the vehicle back now. Testing within the workshop, everything looks okay now. All the sensors are working fine, including the front right speed sensor that the computer complained about. Now we are going to rescan the ABS again. Maybe the system would have detected any fault or any abnormality. And as you can see also, there is no fault code on the ABS yet, so that means we need to take the vehicle for a long test driving to confirm the owner's complaint, and at the same time figure out the cause of the problem. While the scan tool will be recording all the readings of the parameters, please, to avoid accident, make sure there's another person or another technician taking care of the recording while the person driving focus on driving. Now we have the green light now, so we can move. I've temporarily logged out of the ABS control module to allow the lights to go off and allow the ABS to see if the ABS will dictate some fault. But for now, everything is fine. So we have disconnected the scan tool from the ABS. So we are still going on with the test driving and see if any fault will be detected. And as you can see, immediately with the connect the scan tool, you can see the way the vehicle is behaving as if something is applying the brake, and the ESC light is now flashing and the vehicle is behaving as if it's being held back. So right now, what we are going to do now, we are going to stop here even on the highway. So here, as we detect the fault, so we are going to rerun the scan on the vehicle right here on the spot here. So this is how we do test driving sometimes. So now that the vehicle is misbehaving now right at this spot now, before we off the engine, so we are going to rerun the scan now and see what new fault will be detected by the ABS control module. And that's what we are doing right now. I'm just parking on the highway to see what the ABS system will come up with. But funny enough, we really can't find any fault on the ABS for now. So that means a lot of test driving is going to be required. So for now, as you can see, there's no fault on the ABS, and yet the system is malfunctioning. So we have logged out of the ABS so that we can give the ABS time to learn the problem properly. So we are continuing with the straight driving. So as you can see, the vehicle is slowing down on its own as the light is flashing right away. So when you release your leg from the accelerator, the vehicle will move on. So it's moving on again now. Now the light has fully come on now. So the ABS light and the ESC off light is on now. So with this one now that the light is on, I believe we should be able to get some fault now. So I'm on the traffic light. So right away here now, while I'm waiting for the traffic light to pass us, so I am going to be running another scan on the system right away here. So let's get into the ABS. So let's click on the read fault code. All right. So this is the problem. As you can see now, the wheel speed sensor, front right hand, invalid or no signal. So this is the problem. So this is how we do test driving at Abex Auto. But the diagnosis is not complete yet. So let's get back to the workshop to finish the diagnosis to see what to replace or how to fix this problem finally. All right, we are back in the workshop now, and we have only one fault code: front right speed sensor, invalid or no signal. But this fault code does not really mean that the speed sensor is bad. So therefore we need to analyze the situation we need to go back to the recorded data during the test driving so we can draw our conclusion on the diagnosis. All right, this is the data stream for the reading of all the four speed sensors, and it can be seen clearly that this is not a case of no signal. We can see that at low speed below 10 mile per hour, all the speed sensors are reading almost the same and the signal is constant. And that explains the reason why the vehicle drives fine at low speed without any issues. So we cannot blame the speed sensor yet at this point. So let's see, check the data stream furthermore. Now at the speed above 10 miles per hour, the situation is different. The right front wheel is running faster than the rest with at least 2 miles per hour. And from my experience, this definitely is a mechanical problem, not electrical problem. But at the speed less than 10 miles per hour, everything looks normal as you can see. Also, from experience, this kind of problem can be caused when different sizes of tires are used on the vehicle, or when the ABS impulse ring on the drive shaft of one side is different from that of the other side. Therefore, we start investigation. We check all the four tires on the vehicle. They are of the same size and they also contain relatively equal amount of pressure. Then we check the drive shaft. We now discover that the right side drive shaft was replaced and the ABS impulse ring on that shaft is different. It's a little bit smaller in diameter compared to the one on the left side, and that is the reason why the right front wheel appears to be running faster than the rest of the wheel, and this definitely will throw the vehicle off stability. And this is what the electronic stability control module is seeing and applying the brake even when the driver is not applying brake in order to bring the vehicle down to a stable speed. And that is also the reason for the diagnosis trouble code above. The cause is not the speed sensor but a wrong drive shaft, and we also confirm from the owner of the vehicle that the vehicle started behaving that way since the day the shaft was replaced. So we will just go straight to replace the right side drive shaft with the right one, and that will be all. Thanks for watching. If you like to see more of this type of diagnosis and repair content, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like, comment and share this with others. See you in the next one.